Gary Andersen and Oregon State have mutually decided to part ways, the school announced Monday. "I thank Gary for his many contributions to our student athletes, OSU athletics and Oregon State University," AD Scott Barnes said in a statement. "OSU football has advanced significantly in many ways during Gary's tenure here, including in our facilities and student-athlete academic performance. This program is poised for success on and off the field. The verbiage here is important. By parting ways with Oregon State, Andersen has walked away from a contract that was guaranteed to pay him upwards of $2.5 million through 2021. Andersen congratulated himself for that decision in his own statement. "After many discussions with Scott, waiving my contract is the correct decision and enables the young men and the program to move forward and concentrate on the rest of this season," Andersen said. "Coaching is not about the mighty dollar. It is about teaching and putting young men in a position to succeed on and off the field. Success comes when all parties involved are moving in the same direction." Andersen leaving Wisconsin for Oregon State was a weird move from the start, which was preceded by a weird move of its own when Mike Riley left Corvallis for Nebraska. Cue those rumors. Oregon State was bad, really bad, this season, winning one of their first 6 games. The one win came 3,532 over FCS Portland State, and the 5 losses came by an average of 31.4 points, including a 3,810 loss to number 13 USC on Saturday. The Beavers went 210-48 in Andersen's 2 full seasons, bringing his total record to 723. Cornerbacks coach Corey Hall will serve as interim head coach. His first game as head coach will come Saturday at home against Colorado. "By and large, I'm not a fan of alternate uniforms, and I'm more than comfortable with that as I fully understand I'm not the target audience for such bastardized haberdashery. This latest abomination only further cements said anti-fandom, though." Monday, Florida unveiled Nike-designed uniforms that the school says will allow the football team to take on the look of a Gator when they wear them in this Saturday's game against Texas A&M. UF stated that the uniforms took over a year to design and will be worn only once. The latter should be applauded if it holds, even as the former calls into question just how it took 12-plus months, and God only knows how much money, to come up with something this ridiculous. Below is what all that work culminated in. Our apologies in advance for what it does to your respective retinas. Toledo's win over Eastern Michigan came with one very significant loss attached to it. On the opening drive of the Week 6 win, Cody Thompson went down with what appeared to be a lower leg injury. Monday, head coach Jason Candle confirmed that the wide receiver suffered a broken leg on the play. As a result of the injury, the senior will miss the remainder of the 2017 season. The injury effectively ends Thompson's collegiate playing career as it occurred well beyond the cutoff point for applying for a medical hardship waiver that would have given him another season of eligibility to use next season. "It's a big loss for our football team," Candle said according to the Toledo Blade. "Cody is a warrior and he has meant a lot to this football program. He's a guy that has done everything right." Thompson is currently tied for the team lead with 28 receptions, while his 537 yards are tops on the Rockets. The 2 previous seasons, he led the team in receiving yards, including a school record 1,269 in 2016. After the regular season last year, he was named first-team All-MAC. Austin Allen could not finish last week's loss to South Carolina due to an injury to his right throwing shoulder. He's expected to try to play this week, but the durability of that shoulder will absolutely be tested. The Hogs' opponent, number 1 Alabama. "We're still in an evaluation process with him," head coach Brett Bielema told the Associated Press. "He could return to practice today or as early as tomorrow. Don't really know anything until we get a few more results." Allen did not finish Arkansas's 4,822 loss at South Carolina. He had completed 12 of 24 passes for 84 yards with a touchdown and a pick before the injury. Redshirt freshman Cole Kelly finished the game and completed 8 of 13 passes for 140 yards with a touchdown and an interception. Kelly had thrown 5 collegiate passes before Saturday's loss. Though he's ready to go if needed, Kelly expects Allen to play. "I am prepared, but knowing Austin, he'll probably be ready to go," Kelly told Whole Hog Sports. For the year, Allen ranks 11th in the SEC in passing efficiency, completing 56.4% of his passes for 7.3 yards per attempt with 8 touchdowns against 4 interceptions. If you thought losing at home to Iowa State would make Baker Mayfield act any less than, well, like Baker Mayfield, you were sorely mistaken. At OU's traditional Monday press conference, Mayfield was asked about fellow Austin native and his presumed Red River Shootout counterpart on Saturday, Texas quarterback Sam Ehlinger. Ellinger is a product of Westlake High School, the more established of Austin's suburban, upper-middle-class, predominantly white high schools. Mayfield went to Lake Travis High School, the upstart version of Austin's suburban, upper-middle-class and predominantly white high schools. The two schools are, naturally, rivals on the football field. Mayfield piloted the Cavaliers to state championships in 2011. Ellinger took the Chapterals to the state championship in 2015 but did not win. Mayfield also reminded Ellinger of another distinction he holds over him. Baker Mayfield, on fellow Austin native Texas QB Sam Ellinger. He went to Westlake and he's never beaten Lake Travis. Mayfield's HS, Jake Trotter at Jake Trotter October 9, 2017. Oh, and it gets better. Lake Travis, winners of 9 in a row in this series, faces Westlake on Friday in what will no doubt be dubbed the Little Red River Shootout.